Hello everyone, welcome to the playlist of Power Electronics. In this video, I'll be discussing about power transistors. I wanted to give a brief introduction on power transistors. So far, we have covered about introduction to power electronics, thereafter power diode and power diode rectifiers. I'll be enclosing the information on previous video link on the description box. You can go through the previous video by following the links which is given in the description box. Let us continue the discussion. So I'll be categorizing this power transistor into module 2. First and foremost thing, let me discuss about the syllabus. I'm mainly focusing on the discussion of power transistor. In the first video, that means video number 28, this video, I'll be discussing about what do you mean by power transistor, what are the difference between power transistor and signal level type transistors, and what are the applications, salient features, etc. So the whole module has been segmented into 3 parts. Actually, we are going to familiar about the 3 types of power transistors. First one, power MOSFET. Okay. And the second one is a power BJT. You can write power BJT. Power MOSFET, power BJT, and combination of MOSFET and BJT and a new type of device that is called power IGBT. Okay, power MOSFET, then power BJT and power IGBT. Actually, the power BJT, that is a combination of MOSFET and power BJT. It's a new type of device. Okay, so we'll be discussing about the 3 types of devices and its switching characteristics, static characteristics, and some practical features. Okay, so that's a plan of action. You can go through the syllabus. Finally, we'll be discussing about some supplementary components such as gate driver, base driver, then isolation of gate and base drivers, then optocoupler ICs, then pulse transformers, etc. These are the supplementary topics, and it's a continuation with these power transistors. Okay, so we'll be discussing in depth about these segments. After completion of this module, you'll get a good idea about power transistors. Let me ask one question. What do you mean by power transistor? It is basically a 3-terminal device which is designed specifically to control high current, then voltage, and it handle large number of power level. Such kind of devices are called power transistors. Power transistors can be classified into various manners. It is given below. Bipolar junction transistor, you can call power BJTs, then metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, that is called power MOSFETs, then insulated gate bipolar transistor, that is called IGBTs, and one more new type of power transistor, that is called static induction type transistors, SITs. So these are the basic classification of power transistors. It can able to handle high current, high voltage, and a high power. Okay. However, we can say that it is mainly suitable for medium voltage application. What are the main functions of power transistors? Let us discuss the functions. It is mainly used for switching as well as amplification purpose. You might have heard about power amplifiers. Okay. In power amplifiers, we can use power transistors. Then these devices are used for switching devices and are operated in the saturation region, that you can remember. I think you must have heard about, whenever you are learning about signal type transistors, you must have heard about the 3 regions like cutoff region, active region, and saturation region. You know, in power transistors, it is operating in saturation region. Why? Why? Because it gives low on-state voltage drop during that particular region. That's why it is going to operate in saturation region. And it's a control device. Okay, so we require, if I talk about MOSFET, we have to provide the continuous gating voltage. Gating pulse has to be given. So if I talk about power BJT, I need to provide continuous base current. Okay, so where MOSFET is called voltage control device and power BJT is basically a current control device. The transistors remains on as long as the control signal is present. What are the major applications of power transistors? Mainly, the applications of power transistors are focused on the design of DC to DC converter and inverters. Okay, inverters also called as DC AC converters. Okay, these are the main applications. There are many more, but as far as our subject concerned, we are mainly focusing on DC-DC converters and inverters. What are the drawbacks or limitations of power transistors? Actually, it is their voltage and current ratings are lower than thyristors. Thyristors are that's a semi-controlled device that I'll be discussing in module 3. So that is also one of the power semiconductor device. Compared to thyristor, their current and voltage ratings are less, and it is used for low to medium power application. It is actually not apt for high voltage application, high power application. However, we can go for low to medium power application. If I want to go for high power application, thyristor is better. But if I talk about the thyristor, there are a lot of drawbacks that I'll be discussing in module 3. Okay, that is yet to start. Let me complete the details about power transistors first. That is belong to module 2, which I have been discussing. Let me ask one more question. What are the differences between power transistors and normal transistors? First and foremost thing, I would like to inform you that the physical size of power transistors is high as compared to signal type transistor, because bulk amount of heat will be generated from the power transistor. Therefore, heat sink is unavoidable, especially for power transistor. But if I talk about signal type transistor, heat sink is not mandatory. Okay. So heat sink, what it does, it will transfer the heat which is generated inside the device to the surroundings. It obeys based on the thermodynamic principle. Let me talk about another points. So normal transistors are used for switching and amplification purpose, but power transistors are used for the battery charger and various type of power supply circuits. Okay, that's the main difference. But you cannot able to use these kind of signal type transistors in the design of charging circuit as well as the converter circuits. It is highly impossible. Let us take the ratio beta. So beta is very small in power transistors, but larger in the transistors. That's another difference, beta. I'll be talking about beta thereafter. Regarding the coupling, what type of coupling is employed in power transistors? Normally, transformer-based coupling is employed in power transistor, where RC coupled segments are used in normal type of signal level transistors. So these are the major differences between power transistors and signal level transistors. It can be asked in the interview question, one of the interview questions. If your subject is power electronics, then definitely somebody must have asked about the Viva questions based on the difference between power transistors and normal type of transistor. In the upcoming session, I'll be showing you what are the popular type of power transistors which are available in the market, and how to use the data sheet also, how to read the data sheet also. Okay. So in this session, what I have discussed is what is power transistor. Then I have shown you the syllabus, which I will be covering in the upcoming days. Then definition of power transistor, then types, function, application, limitation, and the bifurcation, or you can call the comparison between power transistors and normal type of signal level transistors. Finally, thank you very much for watching this video. So please share this video with your friend circle, those who are working with power electronics subject. Thanks a lot.